struggling with prop firms?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Now if you're here, obviously you want to be learning how to get clear better entries on order blocks, and that's exactly what I'm going to be showing today. So if you're struggling with entry methods, I'm going to be doing clear breakdowns. Now obviously I upload videos every single day, guys. I'm going to be showing live trades on my personal account, live trading on prop firms, doing chart breakdowns, touching on psychology, entry methods, different strategies, easy ways to pass prop firms, and just ways to make money online. So if you wanna so hit subscribe, because this is one channel you don't want to miss out on, guys. So without wasting any time, let's just go straight into this. Okay, I've already set up these indicators to show order blocks, but basically how are order blocks formed in the first place. Now like I mentioned, I'm just keeping it nice and simple, not make it complicated in any way. And whenever you get basically a huge momentum candle, just think of it like a sharp move upwards or downwards. When there's a sharp move by buyers or sellers, an order block is by the previous opposite candle. And we're just keeping it nice and simple. This tweezer pattern, if you want to call it, has formed this order block. Now a bullish order block. So now when price, because this huge momentum candle here was formed, so then you look at the previous opposite candle like I mentioned, and then price just goes up, but then you can see some rejection, so price then starts coming back down. Now when it comes back into, this order block's already formed, right? So but I'll just so that you can see a bit better. Okay, so where would you enter from here? Right, we're on the 4-hour time frame. Where would you enter from here? Well, first of all, let's just break this down now straight away without wasting any time. I'm just going to keep this video nice, short and simple. There's a morning star here, long wick rejection candle here. Sellers try to take some control, didn't work out. Buyers pushed the price back up, which caused this long wick rejection, and you got this not the best version, but you got a strong morning star. And then obviously if you look at this candle here as well, look at this, guys, engulfing candlestick here. It's not the strongest engulfing candle, but the price of this candle closed above price of this, so it's a decent size. So that's your second, and if you look at this pattern formed here as well, we've got a bullish candle, then a weak bearish candle, and then we've got a long, well, this is a huge rejection as well, but we got still price closed above the price point of the previous, so we got 3. Okay, but if we have to break it down even more, remember we're just working on entries, because I know a lot of people struggle with this and they don't know exactly when to enter, why to enter. And I'm going to give you another secret tip in this as well. I'm just going to break this down even more and more. And the smaller time frames you go on, that took a bit of time to load, don't know why. Okay, now we don't want to mess that. This is why I drew this in my own order block. Let me just hide these previous order blocks. Yeah, okay, just want to have a clearer vision. So now I've broken it down to the 2-hour time frame. So okay, now what signals do we have? Now we have this. Even on the 2-hour, now the 2-hour time frame is still a strong time frame. When the candles are formed, they do mean something. They're not just forming for no reason. Look at this. We got this huge engulfing candle, totally engulfs all the previous candles. Look where it's closed, right? That shows this is a respected area. There's a lot of buyers just sitting here waiting to just conquer the sellers, if you want to call it in simple terms. Price comes back down. Right, price comes back down. Now look at this equal, prices, the equal lows here, rejection wicks, and then you can just take your trade, and this would give you a nice, don't know why that's orange, maybe from the previous video that I created, still left the orange. So even if he was to enter, now look at this, guys, look at this move, 1 to 10, 1 to 11, whatever you want to call it. Okay, but then you might be asking, yeah, but how would I know where to enter from? Exactly. That's where key levels come into place. Key levels, guys. Okay, so the key level for this one, if I go on a smaller time frame, the key level for this one, okay, let's mark out some key levels. So okay, 500. Now remember, guys, key levels, I'm going to be making a totally different video on this. Key levels are That's the 100, well, 1812 100. So now look at this. Now look at this. Isn't this crazy? Let me just move this one. I'll bring it back. Remove that previous order block I've drawn. Look at this. Look how this candle here touches exactly this price point here. It touches exactly, you know, 1812 100. You know, it touches, comes down, touches that exactly line, and then shoots off. That's what you got to learn about your key levels as well. Don't just take trades on the basis of, you know, oh yeah, I'm in that area, I've got my buy. These are just confluences in my eyes. You got one confluence here, huge strong bullish candle. You got your tweezer pattern. I'm on the 1 hour time frame, you guys, using as entries for, you know, if you're, depending on what time frame you're trading order blocks. I'm on the gold, trading gold here. So yeah, now look at this. Buyers just coming, more candles coming in. Normally when there's a huge sell candle here, bearish candle here, and you have these small bull candles, then another, you know, normally this indicates a sell signal. But I mean, look where we are, guys. Look, this big candle here would definitely set the tone for me just to take a buy signal. If I just bring that previous drawing back. Okay, so that's example 1. Now if we let price keep going, remember we only look for where the sharp moves are, right? Okay. Now look at this. Now an order block was formed here because this huge sell you know, selling pressure. Order block was formed here, which obviously indicated a provider for us. Now you could have taken a sell here if we just, you know, let's just say we would have done that. I'm on my oranges for losses. Let's say, yeah, we would have done, you know, evening star here. We would have taken the sell, 1 loss, you know, whatever, depending on what you're going for. Let's just say 1 loss. Okay, remember, you take bigger wins, smaller losses. So this, we were what, 9% now. We're in profit after the 1 loss. Now we have another bullish order block formed because of this huge push. So we just keep on waiting. Will it come back down? I actually don't even remember now. Okay, we are approaching a previous order block. Yes, we are. This sharp move down, bearish order block formed. Price is you know, coming towards this one. Now which one is it going to go near? It's touched. See, exactly. Now this is just for if we were going to trade like a total noob, a total dummy, right? We don't know what we're doing. Okay, where would we enter from? Why? Even this alone would give us a nice 127. Okay, how can we refine this? Okay, let's break this down. Small time frame, right? And then we remove this indicator. I'll just leave it out there then. Okay, actually, you know what I should have done? Let me draw this so we still remember where it is. Do that, come back to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, now we know where the order block, you know, is. Okay, but now we're looking for a sell, right? So just so we remember it, so let's just color it red because we're looking for a sell. Okay, now look at this. Look at this huge engulfing candlestick here. Sellers, you know, in huge like control. No wick at the bottom, no rejection. So price breaks the previous low, well, it absolutely destroys it, and price just shoots down, giving us not the best evening star, you know, but it's definitely letting us know that sellers are sat here. Another one, this candle formed here. This selling candle breaks the low of this previous buying candle. I call them selling and buying candles. I know, guys, they're really called, obviously, you know, you have bearish candles and bullish candles. I'm just got the habit of calling them that. You got a evening star, not the strongest evening star, but there's a doji here, so that definitely tells me, you know, gives it in. Now I use footprint charts as well, guys, so I don't just go off candlesticks alone. I have other confluences as well. If I use key levels now, with key levels, just one moment. If we now look at this, if you draw the 500 key level, I'm just on this, you know, bigger time frame, so that's why it's a bit hard to draw the exact key level, get the price. Okay, now look at this, that's the 550 point, right? Even if you took it at the 500, now remember, key levels of 500s, like 00s and 250s and 750s, you know, like they got value. So even if you would have taken your trade after, let's just say this one formed, which would have been a 2045 point around, I believe, is it around 400 estimately, you know, this would give you a nice trade. How much would I give? A 127, but stop loss, I mean, depending on stop loss size, it would have been a nice move, right? So you cover the previous loss, Now remember, obviously I'm not taking this because I'm only looking at, when you only stick to one time frame when you're looking at for order blocks. Don't start going to different time frames, taking hundreds of trades. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so take the trade, we move on. Now look, that order block is still there. Now it's been broken. Now this order block's been broken, right? So we take the trade like when the price come. No, it's not giving us a clear buy order block, so we just leave this out. We'll just let this run. Now look, there's a sharp move towards down. Now the bearish order block has been formed again, so now we just wait. If price comes back up, we'll see if it gives us the right signals. There, see, price came back up. Now what do? Now let's just stretch this across, go back down to the 1 hour. Forget these are the indicators now. I just want to keep this video nice and short, but it's gone on long enough. Now, okay, it's not the best. Now, a huge bullish candle, but then a rejection. If I break it even down to 30 minutes, 15 minutes, there you go. Look at that, guys. As you spend more time learning about your currency pair, stick to one trading pair, guys. Don't go more than that. Stick to one trading pair and learn it. Spend a good 6 months, 1 year. Well, 6 months, get a feel for it, or even 3 months. Now, see, taking an entry of that. Remember, we're already running in profit and a nice amount, decent profit. So above this, I would create above that wick. This would give a nice 126. Then we go back to our 4 hour time frame, because that's where we want the order blocks to be created. Let price keep going. No order blocks formed yet. Well, you do have order blocks formed because you got these sharp moves here. Now, obviously, you can draw your own order blocks too. Don't just go off indicators, guys. Sharp move down, previous opposite candle, order block. See? Perfect. What do? You draw it out. Not there, guys. You draw it when the price comes back up, which it did. And look at this move. 1 to 10. Now let's break it down. Why we would have entered with any good signals. This would have been an impulse entry. We would have just taken it off, but I mean, I can already see why. This would have been a nice trade, you know. Come back down to the 15 minutes. Look at this, guys. Tweezer pattern. Remember, I mentioned in my previous videos, you know, tweezer pattern here. You know, this is a strong signal. Sellers are back. You've got, you know, rejection wick here. But I would have taken the trade off this anyway. Even if you would have done an impulse entry, happy days. Tweezers, you know, that would have been the best, really, time to enter this one here, and it would have done the job perfect. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and hit that subscribe, guys. It's gonna be dropping tons and tons of value, you know. I mean, even if, you know, just go off this alone, which I've got to add. Look at this, key levels. So this would have been around the 980 to 800 mark. So perfect. So yeah, hit that subscribe, guys. You know, take care of yourself, and yeah, I'm out.